All right, if I can have everyone's attention, we will continue on with our pole-winning press conference at Kansas Speedway for Sunday's Hollywood Casino 400. We welcome Kevin Harvick, driver of the number 29 Budweiser Chevrolet. This is Kevin's 6th pole in 460 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series races. We've got some good news coming here. This is your first pole of 2013, first pole since New Hampshire, September 2006, breaks a 254-race drought. But the race you last won a pole at was a race you won.
Yeah, I think the last 2.
Yeah, so this is the first pole in 16 races here at Kansas Speedway. So talk a little bit about your pole winning run today.
Yeah, see, when you win that few poles, you can remember the things that happen on those particular days. But yeah, it's been a good day for us. We had an okay day yesterday. I think everybody's fighting a lot of the same issues with the cars to figure out the tire and what you want in them. So, we unloaded this morning and the car was really fast right off the truck and comfortable to drive, and went through a couple good runs, a couple bad runs, and just kind of went back to, where we started and had a good qualifying lap.
We'll take questions for Kevin. Raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic to you. We'll start with Jeff.
Jeff Gluck from USA Today. I wasn't sure how I wanted to ask this, but basically, what the hell?
Yeah.
What gives? Honestly, why has it been so long? I had no idea it was that long, and what's
Yeah, throughout my career, for whatever reason, we just hadn't qualified well, and we always definitely seem to race a lot better than we qualify. So that's a good question. I think today we had speed right off the bat, and I think when you have the confidence in the car to go ahead and push it and it's always hard to understand how to make it go 2 or 3 tenths faster, whether it's just the speed in the racetrack or if you need to drive, how much harder you need to drive the car. So there's a lot of things that you have to run through, and it's we've always had better race cars than fast, speedy cars.
Is it going to be hard for you to get closer when you start up front?
That's a good question. I hope the stats stay exactly like they have been the last couple races that we've sat on the pole. So we'll see.
Take our next question from Bob.
Bob Parker, Sporting News. Did not winning poles, does that upset you? Do you ever think about, gosh, why can't I win a pole? Or, we're doing something wrong? Or is it just not something that you necessarily are all wrapped up in?
Yeah, it really doesn't. These races are so long, so it matters. And I shouldn't say it doesn't matter, because it definitely helps to have the first pit stall and have the track position, especially on a weekend like this where track position is going to be probably king as we go through the weekend. So never been really something that honestly we put a lot of effort into to try to figure out what we needed to do, and we've always just been able to make it work by not qualifying well and winning races. So it's just kind of been that way for a long time.
All right, we'll take our next question. Go ahead, Reed.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service. 2 totally unrelated questions. First of all, is this a statement at all to the people who have been saying this is a 3-man race at this point? And second, how important is pit stall number 1 here at Kansas?
The first pit stall is definitely important. It's obviously not going to hurt anything to be down on that end of pit road, so that when it comes down to the end of the race and everybody's got the 2-tire strategy, no tire strategy, 4 tires, whatever the strategy may be, you should be able to get off pit road pretty well. So that part of it is good. But to be honest with you, walked into media day this year and there was 2 people standing in line to conduct interviews, and so from day one of this year, everybody's kind of written us off. So we're 3 races into the chase, and it kind of is what it is. So we've done our thing and put ourselves in position to just go out and race and enjoy it.
Okay, we'll come up front now to Stan.
Hey, Kevin, Stan Creekmore with RPMTonight.com. Did you know during the lap you were doing what you needed to do, or was it after the lap was over that you found out that you'd been fast enough and won the pole?
I thought we had a good 1 and 2. Standing there watching the laps as you are getting ready to qualify, you see a lot of those guys went in kind of a group there that ran in the high 28s, and then everybody kind of started backing up a little bit. So I didn't know if the racetrack still had the speed in it that it had earlier, but you'd see a car, 29 flat or so here and there as it got to us. So the one thing for me that always, when I see Stenhouse go before me and he has a good qualifying lap, and I know how far he drives it into the corner, so I knew that there must have been some pretty good grip in turns 1 and 2, and we'd been struggling. I think everybody's been struggling into turn 3 all weekend with the wind, and I just wanted to get through there on the entry and not have any big mistakes. So you never really know. I'd run a lot of qualifying laps that I thought were really good and had them not be so good. So you just try to go out and do what you did in practice and see where you fall.
Okay, we'll take a follow-up from Bob.
Bob Hocker, Sporting News. James Hylton is retiring tonight after the ARCA race. He's 79. I've been asking a lot of guys, what do you envision yourself doing at age 79?
Not racing cars. I can promise you that. I hope that I'm sitting on a golf course somewhere playing golf with my son. That would be kind of cool, and hopefully he's been successful in life and just hanging out, having a good time, and enjoying the good times that I've had leading up to that point. So it won't be racing cars. Am I what? I hope not, because that means he has no future in golf.
We'll take our next question from Randy. Hang on just a second. Let us get a mic to you, Randy. Hang on.
Randy Covitz, Kansas City Star. You mentioned Stenhouse. He thinks your secret was the chocolate milkshakes last night.
Yeah, we didn't have any problem eating last night. We went and had dinner last night, so we had Mexican food and milkshakes. So we were definitely headed down a path of I don't even know what you would call it. It was a bad day, bad evening leading into bed.
It was good fuel for you.
Yeah, it was good fuel. That's right. That had to be yeah.
Final questions for Kevin. Kevin, congratulations on your pole run.
Thank you,
One
guys.
final stat for you guys. Kevin broke his record from 2006 September. Richard Childress Racing's first pole since September 2007 at New Hampshire too. So it's breaking a streak from there as well.